It's Sky.
It's Ashley.
And we about to do what it's like going to Buff States. You know. Not UB. Not the University of Buffalo.
No.
Buffalo
SUNY.
State
SUNY.
College. Period. Okay. I'm dead. Niggas got the whole campus outside right now. I'm tight, but it's low-key funny. He cold as shit. We first Porter, now they Port Newman.
Your man is in the army.
Stay quiet to the conflict.
What was your expectations coming here?
My expectations? I honestly don't know. Like, I expected it to be like, oh, you know what? I expected to meet a lot of white people.
Really?
Yeah. Because I was like, oh, college is where the white people go. You know? I met a lot of white people. But I was actually kind of shocked. You know what shocked me? The fact that it was more black, like black Caribbean, you know, like minority. No, because minority is generalized. Black people. It was more black people than Spanish and white people. So I was like, yo, what's up? Like, this is awesome. But yeah, because I used to hang out with a lot of Spanish people, so I know a little bit Spanish. Como estas, you know? But, what? What was your, expectations?
Well, it was completely different, honestly. Because I already heard a lot. I heard this was a party school.
Mm-hmm.
I already knew it was a lot of black people, so I was not expecting to see white people at all. Because I knew this was, like, one of the schools that everybody go to from the city because it's, like, a party school. And you know how we like to get down when you're from the city. We like to party. We like to get lit. So, you know, you come to the school where you hear it's lit.
Word.
Buff State. I heard it was lit. I was expecting to be lit. I was expecting to never be able to sleep. I was expecting for every night, every day, no matter the day of the week, no matter the weather, for it to be a party, for it to be lit, for it to be cold as shit. Oh, excuse me. I was expecting to be snowed in the second I walked in Buffalo. That ain't know what happened.
Word.
But yeah.
We never even knew each other. Like, okay, so Buffalo basically had us do a Facebook group chat. And then from there, like, little group chats branched off of that. And me and Sky never knew each other, you know? Like, but now we just, like...
We was dead in, like, a few group chats together, though.
We were. I knew we were on one Facebook group chat. And we were on an iMessage group chat. Mm-hmm. And then I stopped texting in it because I was like...
Yeah, I didn't text any either.
I can't do this. I can't do group chats. They just too much for me. Because it's just like, ping, 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 ping.
Yo, that's a fact.
I was like,
And I feel like once you miss a few texts, by the time you get back, everybody is besties. And you come in, and it's like...
That was me. And I was just like, me on the sideline. I was like, let me just heart this message.
Yo, I
was not replying.
Everybody besties and shit already.
So, in the group chats, everybody, like, if you frequently texted the group chat, you was like automatic besties with everybody else that frequently texted the group chat. If not, as soon as you sent the text or you was just like, oh, I'm gonna send my opinion, it was like, yo, who is you? Like,
nah, really.
And I was like
who that? I ain't never heard from her before.
Right. So when I met Sky, it was actually because of Jennifer and Nicole. Me, Jennifer, and Nicole, we all went to high school together. And they, like, met Sky at the bus station or whatever. So I was like, ugh.
Well, actually,
What
I was
is-
texting, because we was in another group chat.
Mhm.
I was in another group chat with Jen. And the day that we were all supposed to be moving in, the day before, like, we was all talking about how we was going to get there, whatever. Then we realized we was going to be on the same bus. So we planned to, like, meet up or whatever. So we all took the bus together, got here. So I basically met them, like, on the way here. And they already knew Ashley. So they kind of, like, we all just
collab.
merged
Yeah.
when we first got here.
And then, like, at first I didn't like Sky. I was like, ew, like,
can't
who is
believe
this?
it.
I honestly can't either, because, like, now we, like, mad close. Like, she just matched my retardedness.
She said I looked stuck up.
Yeah, she looked stuck up, and I was just like, ugh, another one of these. And I was like, I don't want to be your friend.
Let's start by saying that we are in EOP. So
Yeah.
we came in July. School technically starts in August, but we came in July for like
A month.
we stayed for a month for like this EOP program or whatever. So yeah, we got here a little bit earlier than the regular
and you know, yeah, a lot earlier.
Let's talk about the first date. Was you there? You was in the room with us when they had us in there for 5 hours or no? That was my first experience coming here. When I got here, they had us locked in the room for 5 hours. No food, no communication, no service, nothing. I was locked in the room with like 10 other strangers. Never seen them before. They know shit about them. We was locked in the room for 5 hours, and literally, we all just kept going to sleep because we didn't have nothing else to do. It was very depressing. So that was the first thing that happened to me, literally, when I got here.
Yeah. And
then that's when I met Ashley. When everybody else started to like come in, everybody else in EOP, it was only like what 200 people.
Mhm.
It was like 200 people.
And then like after I think like the third day, it was like only 150 of us, because mad people was just like, nah, fuck this. I
Yeah,
can't be here.
literally one day in.
Yeah, we was leaving the next day, and I was like, yo, this is wild. But you know, we stuck it out.
It really was not what I was expecting though.
It's not.
Like I was
it
expecting
wasn't.
for it to be like every day, like an orientation type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it was really like we went to school already. Like the first 2 days was orientation. No, like the first 2 days we didn't do nothing. Like they just gave us free time, unsettled
It was
and
like
stuff.
the first.
And then like the next
week?
yeah. And then like after that, that's when we started. Like we had like orientation, like everybody else.
Mhm.
And then we started taking classes.
Like we had like 2 summer classes, and it was just like.
So we were just
First
going
of
to
all,
college
yeah.
early.
So I mean, when I started, I was like, I'm not prepared for this. I don't want to be here. Like it's like a whole. It's nothing like high school. It depends, certain things. But when I got here, I was like, all right, I have so much free time on my hands before my next class. Like, what am I going to do? Like, they didn't give me no homework, no test, nothing like now. Okay, nothing like now. And it was like, okay, well, I'm gonna take a nap before my next class, or I'm gonna go upstairs and chill with whoever, or like, cause it was like everybody was just chilling with everybody. It was really hot, so nobody was really.
It was summertime. Everybody
Yeah.
knew each, and that's the thing, cause it was only 200 people, so everybody got to know each other mad quickly. So everybody was cool. Like we was all. It was just like, it was just lit. Like
You were.
when we wasn't in
oh my
class, we was partying, and then like you know what I think what made it so lit, because it was so many restrictions on us. Like it was not like how college actually is. Like because they was basically trying to like prepare us for what college was supposed to be like. So they gave us curfew. All that, like they gave us mandatory meetings. First of all, curfew was what 10 o'clock.
Yo, on weekdays it was 10. You had to be in the building
by
at 10 o'clock, and you had to be in your room at 11. If you was out of your room at 11, you was getting docked.
Like we not 18,
Crazy.
started college,
Word.
and they had us going to bed at 11.
Bro, we had room checks at 11 on the
Oh
dot. and
yeah,
if
they
you wasn't
did
in your
room
room,
checks every night.
Yo,
Then we had to be up at 7 to be at breakfast by 8. Breakfast was mandatory.
first of all, breakfast, lunch, and dinner was mandatory.
If
It was
you
like
didn't go to every meal, you got docked. If you wasn't in your room for curfew, you got docked. Like this.
first of all, if you wasn't in the building by building curfew, you was not getting in that building unless you had a
they
friend.
wouldn't let you in.
Unless you had a friend and you was like, yo, let me in.
You know what was the most bonkers rule ever?
Bunkers.
We had times where we could shower.
Yo.
They gave us specific shower
Yo.
times. You cannot shower before 4 a.m. and you could not shower after 11. So first of all, you couldn't use the bathroom after 11. Like the shower times, they changed it after a while.
Because I was like, I
But
gotta
it
pee at like
depended
2
on
o'clock
the
in the
floor,
morning.
to be honest. It depended on the floor and who your RAs were. Because certain RAs was more strict about it than others. But the official rule was like, it was the same for shower and bathroom time. You cannot use the bathroom during these hours, and you cannot shower during these hours. As if people don't have to use the bathroom in the middle of the night.
And then we had to make a protest. I was like, first of all, I get up at 2 o'clock in the morning, I walk down that hall and I gotta pee. I'm not peeing in a cup for you. No. That's not what we doing. Not a pee, not a cup, not a bottle, not a bowl.
The bathroom was
out
right
of it.
there. So I was
Yeah, I
able to just
I had to walk so deep. And the bathroom was like towards the front, middle-ish. So if I had, you know, like, I had a time limit. I had to run down the hall to pee and then run back before anybody saw me or heard me or anything like that.
Nah, that was crazy. I really could not believe that. And my thing was, you're trying to prepare us for college, but you giving us curfew. In college, you don't have a curfew. You give me a time to shower and use the bathroom. In college, I can shower and use the bathroom whenever the fuck I want to. Then that's about this. They made it seem like everything was going to be nice and sweet in the beginning. They let us go wherever we want. Like, our first day, we went to Target, or like a week in, we had to go on trips as a group. Like, we could not leave campus. Like, we had to literally sneak off campus, like sneak and call an Uber down on the other side of campus and leave or something. Because if you got caught leaving campus, you got docked. Like, you got docked for everything. And we could not leave campus. We could not go to Target. We couldn't go nowhere.
We couldn't even. First, we had like a certain limit.
All right, we couldn't even go on the whole campus. I didn't like my roommate. She wasn't, no. Okay, I'm not going to say I didn't like, it was complicated. Like, I liked her as a person. I did not like her as a roommate.
She liked you.
Like, no, stop. Everybody was convinced that she had a crush on me, which is mad weird. And she was, like, a little weird. You know, she was on the weird side. Or whatever. But, like, when I first met her, I'm not going to lie, I was disappointed. Because I was expecting to room with somebody that was like me, like, that was going to become my best friend. We was going to be lit. This is my first, like, jump into the college experience. I wanted my roommate to be somebody popping so we could be lit. We could party together. She didn't party. She didn't get lit. We was nothing alike. So I was disappointed. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep an open mind. Like, she's probably nice. Which she was very nice. But, like, she came from a special culture. And that special culture had special foods with special smells. And, like, the room did not smell very great a lot of the times. And our first, like, trip to Target, I brought an air freshener. 2 weeks in, I'm still in one. 2 weeks in, my air freshener was finished. I couldn't go back to Target because we couldn't leave campus. So I was able to go back to Target one time. More of the story is by the end of the summer, by the end of the month, I used about 3 air fresheners. It just wasn't it. But she was so nice. And then, like, she would lose her keys all the time. So, like, she would call me, and I would be on the other side of campus. And she'd be like, can you please let me in the room? And I'd be like, so you think I'm going to walk all the way back because you forgot your keys. That's what you. And then, like, I would be nice. I would give her my keys. And then she would take, like, 2 hours to return my keys. So now I'm locked out because she was locked out and I was nice.
But it was okay because she was always in my room anyway.
Oh.
Like she is now.
Oh, me. Yeah. I was never really in my room because of her. And she was always either sleeping or studying.
Who, me?
No, my roommate from the
I'm
summer.
going to say I don't do that.
Okay, what about your roommate from the summertime?
My roommate from the summertime was never in the room, so I didn't care. Like,
we was always in her room.
I'm not gonna lie, she was kind of like, she weirded me out a couple of times. She took she sleepwalked. One time I was so shook. She woke me up out of my sleep. She was like, Ashley, they left us, and I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, we're here by ourselves. They left us. And then she looked. She was like, okay, bye. And she got back in her bed and she went back to sleep. And I was panicking. I was like, oh my God, wait. It's still July. Like, this it's not August yet. We don't have to leave until a couple more weeks.
Who
Like,
left us?
I was like, who left us? Like, what is she talking about? And I was so tempted to get up, but I was like, my bed comfortable right now, so I'm just going to lay down. Like, I'm calling
wasn't
right
really
now.
it. Like, it wasn't. We had pretty much the same thing most of the time. Like, it was like repeated, but I guess because it was a limited amount of time we was there, it was a limited amount of people, so they wasn't like making the full variety of like all the stuff that we have now. Like them fries we had today, they was seasoned. Like they have their moments, and like when holidays come up, that's what I like. When holidays come out, they do special.
They go
meals.
all out, and it's so cute.
Thanksgiving, they had baked potatoes, they had shrimps, they had steaks, full steaks,
First of
half
all,
a chicken.
Yo, half a
They
chicken.
gave
Yo,
each person like half a chicken.
her plate and my plate was just one whole chicken if you put it together. Like, that was wild.
Like they show out for the holidays. I'm not gonna lie, I'm ready for
They
that
do their
Christmas
thing.
special.
Ice cream, bomb.
Oh yeah, I love that about here. I love ice cream.
98% of the time is bomb. Like, because
And
sometimes
the
you just be
flavors
looking
change
like,
every day. Like
Yo,
it's
they
like
got some
4 flavors at a
beautiful-
time. Every day they change, so it's always something new.
I seen
love that.
I seen some ice cream flavors. The purple one, I don't know what it's
We
called.
got our own flavor.
Oh my God. But
Our
it's so
flavor
good.
is fire.
Bagel
It's called
Pulse.
Bagel Pulse. It's like vanilla with like chocolate swirls and like pretzel pieces.
It's chocolate pretzels.
Yeah, it's mad shit in that. It is just good. But yeah, so pretty much summing up that month, it was back and forth. One minute we hated life, and it was like, oh my God, I need to leave. Like, I gotta be to bed at 10 o'clock.
And then the next minute we was partying in somebody's dorm
Yeah,
room
like, it was
down
lit.
the hall.
And I think that's what made it fun, that we had to be sneaky. Like, we
Yeah.
would have, like, sneak sleepovers, and we would be running through the halls at, like,
With
1 a.m.
mattresses.
with full
Yo.
mattresses, like, because we wanted to sleep comfortable. Like, so we wasn't just bringing a blanket. We was bringing a blanket, the pillow, the whole mattress, pajamas, all of that. And then we would have to wake up early, sneak back into our room and get ready before breakfast. So, like, that's what made it fun. Like, the fact that we had to, like, really sneak to do all of that and, like, sneak off campus.
Yeah,
that was fun.
that was
Like,
wild.
having parties when we wasn't supposed to be partying during quiet hours.
Yeah,
Like-
quiet hours in the summer.
Huh?
Yeah, quiet hours in the summer.
Depending on, like, the RAs, some would be, like, after a certain amount of time, like, you can't be mad loud and stuff like that.
My floor was the first floor, and they did not give a fuck. I mean, everybody on that floor was quiet and chill anyway, but
I think I had, like, the most rowdy floor. I lived on the second floor of Newman. It was pretty, because that's where all the loud girls was at. It was just, like,
I
you know.
couldn't do it. I would have been like, shut the fuck up.
But I'm loud, too, so I liked it. Now, fall. We moved in for the fall.
First of all, it was nothing like EOP at all.
Not, it was a completely... First of all, when we first came here, it was so weird, because it's like, when I first got here, I was like, well, we got here together. It was like, we saw mad people from EOP, so we like, oh, hey, I know you. And then we saw mad people that was like, I don't know you. Like, it was so many people. Like, we thought it was a lot of people in the summertime. It was only 200 of us.
Yo.
That multiplied by, like, 80. And I was like,
I was looking, I was like, yo.
it's
First of
mad
all,
people.
the biggest building on campus is Porter.
That's where we
It's 9 floors and like 30,000 rooms. And I didn't even know that many people could fit in one building.
Well, the biggest freshman dorm is.
Yeah, big. Yeah. And I was looking, like, I looked out my window. I was like, yo.
It was,
The
everybody was
whole
outside.
front
Like,
of the campus was full of people, and I was just freshmen.
mass speakers, everybody dancing, everybody being extra, trying to make their first impression, you know.
And
I
I
was
was just
trying to
like,
be cute.
yo.
Boys trying to be cute. Everybody was trying to be cute. Trying to see who was going to be their future Johns. And you know what's crazy? Nobody that I ended up, like, talking to or whatever is who I expected. Like, nobody that I saw, like, in those first weeks did I end up talking to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it was nobody that I was expecting.
I'm not gonna lie, I talked to a couple of fire boys.
I like Bow State because I feel like majority of the people here fit my personality. They loud, they ratchet, they like to party. That's me. I'm loud, I'm ratchet, I like to party. So, I don't really think it's that bad, honestly. Like, I really like it. They party a lot. We party when we partied a lot. Like our first 2 months here, we was partying like every weekend. Like recently, we toned it down a bit.
Yo, we literally be staying in all the time.
But
and
we
just be like,
used to go to. We did not miss a party. Like we was at every party, and we was there. We was lit. Like oh,
even if we was the first ones at the
yo,
party.
it was times when we was the first ones at the party. Like,
but we was lit.
Sitting there waiting for the shit to get started. But we was getting it started ourselves.
Me, Sky, Jen, Nicole, Manny, as long as we had a little group, it was just lit.
Right,
like,
we was lit no matter what. Like,
I mean, this is just litness right here.
Go.
This is enough. This is enough. That's it.
We made everything lit. Like, we was just, and then we was always off campus because we was able to. Because in the summertime they didn't let us go nowhere. So now he's like, oh, we're going everywhere. We was taking the bus.
Everything.
That's one thing I would say I don't like about Buff State. A lot of the parties are like a tad bit off campus. So you gotta walk, unless you just want to keep buying Ubers, or unless you got a car, or a man with a car.
Yeah.
I ain't got a man with a car, and I don't want to keep buying Ubers. So we was walking to parties. And now that it's cold outside.
He ain't walking nowhere.
Yeah, so that's the only thing I don't like. The work is easy.
Yeah, the work is too easy. And my schedule was personally, it was like a lot of breaks, so it was like really tough. And I mean, my schedule was easy because I came into the semester with like, I think 10 credits or something like that. So I didn't have to take a writing course. I still don't have to take a writing course. And you know, yeah. You know.
The work is pretty easy.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
And the professor, all my professors was nice.
No, not mine.
And I liked all my classes. So, academic wise, A+. Party wise, A-. Food wise, C+. Maybe a B-. I might be dragging it.
You know the bad thing about it though, because we have dining and then we have retail, and everybody spends their money the first couple of months in
retail. We hitting. They got the burger spot, they got Subway, they got the chicken spot, they got the Asian spot, they got the Spanish spot,
the Spanish spot,
the pizza shop. They got.
It's valid.
The burger place, they should be hit.
Yeah.
That patty melt, and they do like seasonal stuff. Like they had like a seasonal patty melt. It was like a grilled cheese mixed with a burger, and now like we got chopped cheese. You know we like the chopped cheese
because they had us at night.
So you know they give us the chopped cheese or whatever. You know the vibes.
You know the vibes.
That shit was
so casual.
That shit was fire. I was like, okay.
Wait, it's
cheese
good?
it. No, that shit was fire.
I got a couple.
They was on some shit.
Left.
They was on some city shit, bro.
There's no way it's 11 o'clock.
What time you thought it was?
Still early.
You played yourself. When I came up here, it was like 10 something.
Oh, you're right, because we got back from 5 o'clock. And I still can't find my keys. I'm so mad.
What else? What about... What other... I don't know what else about, like what other topics of Buff State we can talk about. That's it. The parties, they valid. They valid.
You said parties mad times.
Cause like this is a party school. That's what everybody want to know about. They want to know about the party and the parties. They be lit. I be shaking ass.
Oh.
What was your favorite party?
Oh
my favorite party was the headphones.
silent party.
That shit was so lit. We had a silent party, so everybody was in headphones. They had mad different stations playing. Everybody was getting lit to different shit at the same time. That shit was active, but.
And if you wanted to dance with somebody, I had to be on the same station.
First of all, that night was valid because right after, then we got drunk and went to another party. So it was just lit. Oh, that's all they drink here is TP.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody drink TP here. It's cheap and it gets you lit. So that's what we like. So every come to Buff State, you better like TP. Because at all the parties, that's what they giving you.
Or jungle juice.
They were like, draw the boat on the TP. Mad weirdos running around with a big ass bottle of TP to my draw the boat.
Let me drive the boat. Let me drive the boat.
But yeah.
That's it. Bye, guys. See you later.
Oh,
okay.
What?
But that's all for our video today.
My smile looks a little weird because my wisdom teeth is growing in, and so I can't like fully close my mouth. So I don't know if y'all noticed, but my smile is a little off.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's all for
Okay.
today.